What's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, this is a pretty much a unique type of video. I've always wanted to do one of these. So basically, we're going to do a ranking system of the upcoming NFL season, kind of ranking every single team based off of how many wins I think they're going to get. And then later on in the year, I can come back after the NFL season is over and I can see exactly how I did. If you haven't seen one of these before, basically just kind of go one team at a time, putting them into the category. There's different ways you can rank these, set these things up. If you want to go and do one of these yourself, I'll leave a link to the website down in the description so you guys can go do it yourself. But other than that, if you guys go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you guys do drop a like. And without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, you guys can see basically everything all right here. I've went ahead and kind of labeled the categories as 15 to 17 wins, 12 to 14 wins, 9 to 11 wins, 6 to 8, 3 to 5, and ass, meaning probably not going to win any more than a game or two. I don't know if we're going to get anybody in that category, but we'll see. So starting off, we're going to go ahead and go through these. We're going to just go one by one. Every single team, as I put them in, I'll give you a quick little explanation why I picked them and kind of how I think they will do, and we'll just go forward from there. Now, I want to go ahead and get this across very early. This is my list. You can disagree all you want. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. But this is my list. If you disagree, go make your own list. This is my list. Let me be. So starting off, we have the New Orleans Saints. They're like a unique team because like last year they seemed like they were like a pretty good defense and a quarterback away from being something great. I feel like going into this year, 6 to 8 wins I think is fair. Could they get to a 9 win? But I think they're more like a 7 and 10, 8 and 9 type of team. Moving on to the Miami Dolphins, they're going to be a unique team as well because it's like, is Tua healthy? If Tua is healthy, there's a chance they can move up to here. But I think if I had to be a betting man, I'm going to go 9 to 11 wins. That's just me. Baltimore Ravens. Once again, they're a team that's like, they're in one of these two categories. If Lamar is healthy, here. But with Lamar's health in question, I have to go here. But if I had to say Ravens or Dolphins, I'd probably take the Dolphins over the Ravens. Mainly because they beat them already. Bengals. This one's tough. Because Joe Burrow's going to be out the first maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks of the season. With that calf strain, I'm thinking is what's going to happen. But we saw last year, even with Joe Burrow, they struggled and they came back and like steamrolled the entire NFL. So I think it's still pretty safe to say they're going to get about 12 to 14 wins. Moving on, we got the Denver Broncos. Is Sean Payton going to fix Russell Wilson? That's a big if. I'm going to say maybe 6 to 8. Could I be wrong? Yes. But do I think it's going to happen in 1 year? No. I think this is going to take a whole year and then some to really get this all pretty much underway of making them basically let Russ cook and Sean Payton's great mind take over and build this offense into something magical. So that's just my opinion. Moving on to Giants. They got, what, 10, 11 wins last year? I could see that again. I could see them getting that many wins. Now, is Saquon Barkley going to be playing the same exact way this year? If they can shut down Saquon, there's a really good chance they come back down here. I'd put them at 9, 11 wins. I could see a 9-win season out of them. Most definitely. Moving on, we got to the Vikings. I see a lot of people saying the Vikings are going to repeat. They can do it. People, they went, what, 13-4 last year? With 9 one-score victories? That's just not normal. I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of games like that where it's not going to go their way this year. I'm going to say the 9-11 wins still, but it's going to be more on that 9-win side. Moving on to the Rams. What happened to them? You win a Super Bowl. Obviously, some of the free agents are going to leave because like when you win a Super Bowl, you had to do a lot of one-year contracts. But it's like everybody's just gone. And Sean McVay was thinking about retiring a few years ago, so that was a little off. But I mean, 8 wins, 9 wins. I would say they're better than the Broncos. I don't know if they're better than the Saints because the Saints do have a really good defense. The Rams, all that's really left on that defense is Aaron Donald. Everybody else is gone, I think. So that's just me. Buccaneers. Is Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask going to be the answer to that team? I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry. That's that team just it's like how does Tom Brady go there, win the Super Bowl, and the second he leaves that whole team just like they're done. It baffles me. Detroit Lions. I want to say to put them up here because like they're just like this fun team to watch, but I'm gonna put them in here. Do I think they're better than the Dolphins? No. Do I think they're better than the Ravens? No. Do I think they're better than the Giants? I'd say so. I'd say they're better than the Giants. Um, yeah, I'd say they're better than the Giants. Chicago Bears. There's a lot of people saying Justin Fields can have an MVP type of season. There's a lot of people that say the Bears maybe could make a run for the playoffs this year. I don't see that. Having a great season out of Justin Fields, yes. Will he have a MVP season? I don't think so. Will they do better? Yes. I can see a 6 to 8 wins very realistically out of them. They're not going to go for the division, but they're still in their rebuild. I can see at least like 7 wins out of them. 49ers, that's pretty easy. 12 to 14 wins. They'll start off slow, but they'll get their rhythm going and they'll get to about maybe 11 12 wins. Eagles, man, what are you going to say? But like they brought everybody back. They added the 2 boys from Georgia in Dean and Carter. This team is just unreal. Raiders, the Raiders. Sorry boys, it ain't looking too pretty for the 2 pirate teams. Packers. Aaron Rodgers is gone. Jordan Love's the guy. I'm gonna go off of the fact of the unproven or the unknown. I don't know what Jordan Love is yet. I'm gonna put him there just for now because I don't really know what Jordan Love is yet. If I haven't seen you play an actual game many, many times, I don't really know what you are yet. And we've only seen him in an NFL game, what, twice? Not much to go off of there. The Commanders. This is a hot take. But I might put them... I might be even putting them up here ahead of the Giants and the Vikings. They might be a team, the sneaky team to look out for because one thing people don't realize, there's never been a division repeat winner in the NFC East. I know I realize the Eagles I just put up there at 15 to 17 wins, meaning they're probably going to win it again. But I would not be surprised if like the Eagles were to drop down into here and like the Commanders went up in. Maybe the Eagles have a bad year this year and the Commanders, they are the team to win it. I wouldn't be surprised. Cardinals. What is it? The sayings we always have. We had tank for Tua and stuff. Sever for Trevor or whatever. Whenever Trevor Lawrence was coming in, it's Caleb Williams, right? So we're gonna have crumble for Caleb. Is that gonna be the new saying? Crumble for Caleb. Yeah, I don't. Kyler Murray is coming back, obviously, but I don't know if he's gonna play until like week 6, 7, or 8 because of that ACL. They're just going into a full-on rebuild. Could they be here? Yeah, but for the jokes, cry about it. Steelers. I have to put them up here because, like, yeah, I'd say they're better than the Giants, but like, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. He never will. It hurts me to say this as a Browns fan, but yeah. Bills. I'd like to put them up here, but I'm gonna keep them here. I'd say they're better than the 49ers. Bengals have had their Bills number the past few times, so I'm gonna probably do that. Falcons. Falcons, once again, they're another weird team where it's like they're fun to watch. They have some good players, but they just never seem to get the job done. I'd say because of the unknown right there, and because of what I've seen of them, I'd say they could probably be better than the Bears. Put them at 6 to 8 wins. Seahawks. They are this... yeah, I could put them like somewhere right in there. Them and the Lions are the 2 teams where it's like, this is their shot. Like the Seahawks, they just made the playoffs last year. The Lions, this is their time to make the playoffs, go win that division. So it's going to be fun to see those 2 teams. The Patriots. I see a lot of people saying they're going to suck, but I'm going to tell you people something. Bill Belichick does not just get up and be a bad coach. He's always got a good team, even if he's got the worst players. And now with Bill O'Brien back, I'm curious to see how he's gonna do. Maybe fix Mac Jones and get him back to his old self. Texans. They're probably gonna be 3-5 wins. More on the 3-win side. It's not gonna be pretty. Chiefs. Put them there. Moving on. Cowboys. Moving on. I'm kidding. Cowboys joke. If you haven't met or know me yet, I hate the Cowboys. I hate them a lot. But realistically, Cowboys, I'd say put them about there. 9-11 wins, somewhere in there. They're not better than the Dolphins and the Ravens, but they're better than these teams. Chargers. Do I put them in the 12-14? I don't know. I don't think so yet. But I will put them here against the Ravens. I would still probably take the Dolphins over the Chargers if Tua is healthy. Next up, we got the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to... See, they're a weird team. Because you realistically could go anywhere from here all the way to here. I'm going to take a very hot take. And I'm going to go ahead and drop them right here. This is hot take. I'm going to see how this pans out. Don't even come at me if I'm wrong. Panthers. Bryce Young, we'll see how he looks. He's a fun player to watch. But I don't expect much out of them. Once again, 3-5 wins. We'll see what happens. Titans. I'm pretty sure they're going to be down here around 3-5 wins. It's just, I feel like Mike Vrabel, he's kind of just biding his time until he's gone. But I think the Titans are definitely better than all these teams. Colts. Once again, rebuild. I'd say they're probably a little bit better than the Raiders. Well, no. I'd say they're right here. All three of the rookie quarterbacks, they've all been drafted to teams that are just not good. It's going to be rough this first year. And then the last two teams, we got the Jaguars. They are a team that I would say have a realistic shot with the AFC South being so bad. They could be right here in this 12-14 wins. Call me crazy. I don't care. And then the Browns. My team. Taking Biasy out, looking at the big picture. Realistically, I can put them here. Yeah, I can put them here. Because I made my record prediction. I said 11-6. That was my prediction. 11 wins. So I'm not... If I wanted to be an asshole, I'd put them in 15-17 wins. But I'm not. But that's my tier list. If you enjoyed, drop a like. This has been fun. Like I said, if there's anything here I would change, obviously I feel like since these two teams were in the Super Bowl, I could realistically say I'd probably bring the Eagles down just a little bit. I'd probably bring them down to here. The Chiefs, I guess, this is just biasy type thing to where like they've been winning the Super Bowls. They're so good. Mahomes is cracked out of his mind. Kelsey is just bodying everybody. Everything else, I think I'd probably just leave the same. I'd leave the same. That's my tier list. Could I be wrong on a couple of these? Yes. Could I be right on a couple of these that I may said were a hot take? Possibly. Come back in January and see if I got this tier list right. Maybe I'll react to this. But like I said, drop a like if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. Comment if you want to see anything specific. And see you in the next one. Peace.